Thank you, everyone, for coming tonight to the ICFF in partnership with Team Revolution this evening. The show is about to begin, and it's now time for everyone to please put on your headsets. Everyone has been given a couple pairs of headsets at their seat. On your left ear are two green buttons to turn it on and turn the frequency to blue. Your headset color should be turned to the color blue. On the opposite ear is a volume dial where you can control the volume. So just again, for those who just took their seats, everyone has a pair of headsets. Your left ear is to control the frequency color to blue, and your right ear is to control the dial of the volume. A big thank you to Safe Entry Station for scanning all of our staff and guests tonight for COVID safety. We hope you all enjoy the show, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask our staff. Thank you so much, everyone, and please take your seat.
Buonasera,
Buonasera a
buonasera.
tutti.
Welcome to ICFF 10th edition Open Air. Sono Cristiano De Florentis, Artistic Director and Co-Founder. With me, the incredible team of ICFF. Never happened on stage all four.
It's true.
If there's an accident, ICFF is not going to disappear.
We never
today.
Hopefully the stage is gonna last.
Paul.
Buonasera a tutti. Welcome everyone as you settle in. I want to thank you for coming. Thank our partners. I want to just say a few words about tonight's event. This year, the ICFF was about community. Community that came together after a pandemic, after a lockdown, after many, many months of us being forced to stay in our homes, to not being able to enjoy the normal things in life, one of them being culture and cinema. And community was the theme of the drive-in. Community is the theme tonight. As we come together to discuss another community which all of us are fans of, and that's the community of cycling. And I know Frank is going to discuss the importance of this evening and the intersection between community and giving back to community. And that's where I'm especially proud to be part of not only the ICFF, but the ICFF as it intersects with the incredible work that Team Revolution does and all of you do. So I'm especially excited and proud to be part of ICFF, and on behalf of the board of directors, some of you that are here. By the way, Frank Magliocco, I want to thank you for sponsoring the sofas this evening. The sofas you're sitting on are sponsored. Thank you. At the last minute. Thank you, Frank. That was very generous of you. But
100.
Yes, 100. It's now in the budget, so we're good.
Approved.
But really, I'm excited about this evening's movie, and especially excited to be here with all of you. So thank you, and over to Mara and Maurizio.
Grazie Paul, and my name is Maurizio Magnifico. I'm the co-founder and managing director of the festival. I welcome all of you to this beautiful event. Obviously, we're lucky that it didn't rain tonight, but we thought that with the biker, the cyclist, and the changing weather, we were very convinced that tonight would have been a beautiful event regardless. Mara.
And even if it was gonna rain, we were feeling that you can manage the rain as well, especially like just watching a movie. And yeah, my name is Mara Cataldi, and I'm the director of operation of the ICFF. Today we are not only celebrating like the special screenings of Il Caso Pantani, the Pantani affair, but it's also an important month for us because ICFF is celebrating the 10th anniversary.
So we have some sponsor now to recognize.
Yes, Cristiano, Mara, Paul. We also have to thank our leading sponsor for allowing us to bring you this gorgeous open-air cinema. Liuna, Citizen Dominus, Castle Point, Numa, Empire Community, Great Golf, Night Docks, Rio Mare, Barilla, and obviously Campari with this beautiful bar and all these beautiful drinks. Thanks to Priya, to all the staff that Leonardo.
And to make this presentation very not formal.
And actually, to allow us to make this presentation very, very easygoing. Thank you.
And of course, thanks to our presenting sponsor, Lavazza, then of course is also the sponsor of Team Revolution.
Yes. So the festival also is incredible support from the Italian Embassy, the Italian Consulate in Toronto and Montreal, and the Italian Institute of Culture, and the Italian Trade Commission. So tonight, we are almost at the end of probably the longest film festival ever in history. We started the 19th of June.
In November 2019.
With Luca, an incredible premiere, and we are almost at the end after probably 29 days of films every day with an incredible crowd. Maurizio, many thousands of people?
Oof, 18,000 and count.
And in a pandemic world is a lot.
I mean, I think it's obviously a very important numbers. Not counting, obviously, the open air numbers, the one in Montreal and the one for the online platform that we had for about 10 days in the month coast to coast. Yeah, I think important numbers have been made for the ICFF 2021 this year, not counting, obviously all the restriction for the COVID
And to make this night even more emotional, we would like to share with all of you a clip to celebrate our 10th anniversary. So enjoy it.
A questo punto se introduci tu, Stella.
Che siamo arrivati!
We are forever moved by beauty, by the desire to discover and create bridges between cultures, to dazzle and to be amazed, we treasure elegance, glamour, quality, bliss. We regenerate our energy by sharing emotions, creating moments to remember, and stories to tell. An ode to the glamorous world of fashion. The link between the written word and the moving image. The celebration of great maestros. The experience when science and art break even. Indulge into gastronomic and wine-making traditions to foster new synergies for co-productions. Cultivating an appreciation for multi-ethnic cinema from a young age. Reinventing the way we enjoy cinema today. Not an ordinary film festival, but a celebration of Italian culture that reach beyond cinema. This is the ICFF. In Toronto, Vaughan, Montreal, Ottawa, Quebec, Vancouver. It's time to celebrate 10 years of a new Dolce Vita.
Thank you. That was incredible. It's now my absolute pleasure to introduce you to tonight's MC, who is no stranger to ICFF, as she's been part of the family for many years. We've been talking about some past interviews that we've had. And our MC this evening is Stella Acquisto. Stella is going to take us through the rest of the evening. And welcome, Stella.
Thank you so much. Actually, I was talking to Paul about the first time I met him was I interviewed him, and then who would have thought that I would be emceeing different events for you guys. But yeah, it's just been an absolute pleasure, including tonight. I'm so excited to be here. This is a really, really fun experience for me. So thank you very much for having me here, and to the incredible ICFF team for having me here as well. But let's give them a round of applause for the incredible work that they do. Like they said, they've been on a day a million of the festival.
It feels like day a million.
Day a million of the festival. So I just want to tell you guys, you know, it's kind of interesting. I MC a lot of events, but this is the first time I'm MCing on a stage outside with surrounded by people. The last time I did that was prior to the pandemic, and then of course I did the drive-in festival,
of course.
But I was in a car, so it's very, very different experience, and it's so incredible to be out here. Of course, we have the Campari bar over there, which is amazing and absolutely incredible, and like we've never had an event like that yet.
Not like this. This is the first time that the drive-in obviously had us being sort of a little bit trapped in our cars, although it was still fun and liberating. But this is really the ultimate, being able to walk up to a Campari bar.
Exactly.
For sure.
So thank you to them. And also I would like to thank Lavazza for being here this evening, because I don't know about you guys, I have 2 kids at home, a toddler and a 6-month-old, and I really need my caffeine fix. It's so true, right? So thank you guys for being here this evening. And also a special thanks to all the amazing supporters here this evening and Team Revolution. And on that note, we have Frank Ciccolini. So welcome, Frank. We're going to get him on the stage right now. Hey, Frank. This is a popular guy right here. How do you feel to be outside? You know, this is...
Well, we've been outside, I think, more than you.
Well, yeah, I
more than
guess
you wanna
I'm
know.
asking the wrong
Maybe
person.
we shouldn't be telling many people that. But
No.
yeah, every Sunday morning, not this many together.
Small
but
groups, small groups.
Yeah.
We're really fortunate to have the support of ICFF. We want to thank Cristiano and his whole crew. Natalie, thank you for opening your arms to us and letting us have this to ourselves, because we know that this was a very sought after event. Couple of acknowledgements. There's obviously we're supporting the Humber River Hospital today and two other hospitals, Mackenzie Health and Sunnybrook. Dr. Madronich and Dr. Poppy are here in the audience, ride with us. We started actually 10 years ago this month, Team Revolution, so we have a lot in common with the ICFF, including our sponsors. Campari was our very first sponsor. Lavazza is our latest sponsor. So we are very fortunate to share so many great people around us. We also want to acknowledge our cousins in the cycling community, and they're here tonight. I hope I don't miss anyone, but I think we've got riders from Amici here, the Woodbridge Cycling Club. There's the Big Wheel Cycling Club, the North Toronto Cycling Club, and we really appreciate your camaraderie out there. Finally, on Marco Pantani, he rode in the area of Emilia-Romagna. My closest cousin rides out there. They're right across the water from Croatia, where my wife is from, and my extended family who really connected us to Campari. So thank you very much. And lastly, I want to thank the ICFF for allowing me to share a movie with my mother tonight, first time in a long, long time. Thank you very much. Now I think we're going to call up Jessica from the Humber River Foundation to say a few words. Jessica's our new special events manager, and she was instrumental in making this night happen as well. Jessica?
All right, so let's give a round of applause to Jessica. Thanks for being with us here today.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Frank. I just wanted to say on behalf of Humber River Hospital Foundation, thank you to all of the supporters that came out tonight. With your donation, we were able to raise $4,000 for Humber River Hospital from this event. So a huge thank you to everyone who came out today. And I wanted to give a special thank you to Frank and Masters Insurance for organizing this event and really making this possible with ICFF. We really are grateful for everything you do for the hospital. So a huge thank you to Frank for organizing tonight.
Thank you, Jessica. Our pleasure. Finally, we had a draw tonight. Thank you for being such good sports, everyone showing up in their gear and the bikes. If I could call up to the stage Enzo and or Tony from Bianchi, just a word about them. They were also one of our very first sponsors right from the beginning. And Marco Pantani rode on a Bianchi. It's a very special night to recognize this brand. And the draw prize is for this incredible city bike. I'm telling you, I wanted this so badly. But let's do the honors.
But you couldn't enter.
No, if I win, I'm putting it back in. I have the Milano version. This one's souped up.
It's a pleasure to be here, and let's go in for the draw.
Yeah, so the winner is Rocco Scarfo.
Woo! Let's get the
Bravo,
winner up
Rocco.
on the stage right now. Woo.
And now if I could call up Andrea Caramello from Lavazza. We have a Lavazza Blue mini espresso machine and 200 pods. Andrea has been really special to our team, so supportive, and we have the best coffee every morning
Yes.
on Sundays. Thank you.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you for having me here. So let's see. Giancarlo Morone.
GC, we know who's bringing the coffee next Sunday.
Congratulations. You could come up on stage as well.
Grazie, Andrea.
All right, so congratulations to all the winners, and I believe we do have one last surprise for all of you here tonight. And for that, we want to call up Cristiano, or you're going to be doing it, I guess, right? Is it Cristiano who's interviewing?
It's Cristiano.
It's Cristiano. Okay, so we're calling up Cristiano Di Florentis back on stage. All right, so I guess I'm just here. I'm going to talk. Do you guys want me to sing for you? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would never sing for you guys.
Thank you, guys.
I don't want to scare all you guys.
So,
Yes, we have
That is not you singing.
Yeah, it's not me singing. Trust me, you don't want that.
No, we have an incredible surprise for you because we managed to have here tonight with us from Italy the director of the movie that we are going to watch. And we have also the actress that is going to, of course, be one of the protagonists of the movie, and also is the producer of the movie. So I would like to introduce first Lisha Biglands, that is going to help us out with the translation. Thank you, Lisha, to be with us.
Thank you, Lisha.
Hi.
So, without further ado, I have Domenico and Monica from Italy on Zoom. It's very late in the morning, so thank you so much, Domenico and Monica, to share this presentation with us and to be so late tonight with us from Italy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, Domenico,
Evening,
yes.
ladies and gentlemen, it's a very great pleasure for us to be here, and thank you especially for coming here tonight to watch our movie. Okay, this is very important for us. Thank you.
So, Domenico Ciolfi is the director. We have Monica Camporesi with us. Buongiorno, penso, o buonanotte.
Buongiorno e buonanotte. Hi, and nice to meet you, everyone. And I would like to say I'm very glad to be here with you tonight. And I must admit I'm really proud. The film is going to be seen in the US, out of Italy. And I hope you'll enjoy the movie.
So before you go, we have some questions for you. First of all, to Domenico, even you, Monica, perché riaprire con un docufilm il caso Pantani? Why reopen with the docufilm the Pantani affair? So why you think that was necessary to do it?
Ma questa è una storia che va raccontata perché la storia di Marco Pantani prima di tutto va raccontata per restituire dignità a questo ragazzo qui, e sono quei film che a nostro avviso sono necessari, cioè l'arte ha comunque anche un ruolo nel racconto verso il pubblico e nel raccontare la realtà oltre quelle che sono magari le apparenze. La scelta di fare questo film, come accennavi tu, questo in realtà è un film di fiction che però ha, diciamo, la capacità e l'ambizione di mischiare molti linguaggi al suo interno e di raccontare Marco Pantani, perché Marco Pantani è un campione che in Italia è passato un po' come molti film americani, no? Un classico personaggio da Rise and Fall, era arrivato in cima alle vette non soltanto delle gare ma della popolarità. Marco Pantani è stato lo sportivo più amato e più conosciuto italiano in Italia e nel mondo in quei 2 anni clou della sua carriera, e poi improvvisamente è diventato invece il traditore, quasi non se ne voleva più parlare fino purtroppo alla sua morte a Rimini.
Domenico,
ecco,
un
questa
secondo,
cosa qui
Domenico, così
è
lascio...
una cosa che andava raccontata e spiegato come fosse tutto falsa questo racconto che c'era stato fatto.
Ok, un secondo che Lisha is going to do a miracle now to remember everything.
I hope I can live up to the expectation. I feel that this film was a story that should be told, and it should be told in the right way, in the real and sincere way that it actually happened. Marco Pantani went from being a very dignified and very loved sports person, and then all of a sudden just fell and wasn't admired or respected anymore. And I felt that the story needed to be told in the way it should have been told, in the right and the real way that it should be told.
Monica, tu interpreti due ruoli in questo film. Com'è stata la ricerca che hai fatto per portare sullo schermo queste persone che sappiamo sono due persone che sono esistite davvero? So you interpret two different roles in this film. What was your experience with these and how was it to play real people? What was the research that you did for this?
Sì, la scelta del doppio ruolo è stata una scelta molto interessante, è stata una scelta che ha voluto il regista e dal punto di vista dell'attrice, dell'attore in generale è un'esperienza meravigliosa. Faccio una pausa quando parlo così
grazie.
Potete tradurre,
allievi
vado avanti,
il lavoro
come
di
preferite.
Liscia.
The double role that I played was extremely interesting, and it was a choice by the filmmaker and the regista, the director, and it was an incredible and magnificent experience for me.
E diciamo che come la preparazione come hai detto tu, la preparazione a questo doppio ruolo che interpreto ricade su due persone realmente esistite.
The preparation for this role was based on people that really lived and that were real people.
I think that we have a Zoom problem and probably Domenico is still live. So what kind of research you have done for this movie? Qual è stato il lavoro di ricerca che hai dovuto fare per questo film?
Sì, vedo che è tornata Monica intanto in collegamento, forse.
Sì, Monica, ci sentiamo adesso?
Che stava dicendo.
Non mi sono accorta di essere sparita. Mi vedete adesso? Ci sono?
Sì, sì. Yes.
Sì.
I didn't realize that I had disappeared.
Ok, quindi ritorno al ruolo. Praticamente queste due donne che tuttora esistono sono state due figure molto importanti nella vita di Marco, soprattutto una che è Cristina, che è stata la sua fidanzata per un periodo abbastanza lungo. E il loro rapporto poi diciamo è finito, si è concluso e Marco purtroppo Marco ha cercato dopo diciamo la storia con Cristina questo amore perduto che lui in realtà non avrebbe voluto perdere e in altre donne, insomma in altri rapporti diciamo ricercando e anelando sempre un amore e una vicinanza umana che però purtroppo non ha mai più ritrovato. Dal punto di vista dell'attrice per me è stato un avvicinamento, non ho mai conosciuto Marco di persona, mi fermo un attimo per fare la traduzione, scusate.
Okay. The two roles that I played were very important roles, especially the one of the girlfriend, Cristina, and it was a love affair that ended, and Marco had a lot of difficulty moving on from that relationship and never found another love such as that one.
E io non ho conosciuto Marco di persona, ma il lungo lavoro che abbiamo fatto, tutti gli attori, sul personaggio, a me ha permesso di entrare in grandissima vicinanza con Marco. In realtà mi sembra di averlo conosciuto e ho provato un grande dolore anche nello sviluppo della sua storia, nel vedere poi come la sua vita è andata a finire. E quello che mi è rimasto come diciamo esperienza dal punto di vista attoriale, l'esperienza ovviamente è stata meravigliosa. Dal punto di vista proprio anche umano, credo che a Marco sia mancata, soprattutto nell'ultima parte della vita, poi lo vedrete nel film, sia mancata forse una figura di riferimento femminile che potesse accompagnarlo e che potesse sostenerlo. E quindi un ragazzo in realtà talentosissimo e anche pieno di vita, ma in realtà alla fine anche molto molto solo. E quindi niente, questo.
Grazie.
I never knew Marco, but we, as a team, we worked so hard to get to know him and to get to know the character deeply. I feel like I knew him, even if I didn't know him, and it's so sad to see the way his life ended, to see where he ended up. The experience making the film was a wonderful one, and on a humane level, it really touched me to see how this man was in search of a woman that would change his life, and he never really had that. So in reality, he was a very sad and lonely person.
So, una domanda ancora a te, regista. Domenico, prima il discorso della ricerca, quanta ricerca c'è dietro questo film, e poi il successo di questo film in Italia, se ha riaperto qualcosa di questo caso secondo te. So first of all, how much research you had to do for this movie, and second of all, if this movie helped to reopen this case in the last few months.
Sì, questo film è un film che ha avuto circa 5 anni di lavorazione proprio per la ricerca delle informazioni, per la scrittura della sceneggiatura. E come vedrete presenta gli ultimi anni di vita di Marco Pantani, che sono i più importanti da questo punto di vista, e pone anche due momenti, diciamo, due snodi, diciamo anche criminali della sua vita in quegli anni lì.
Okay. It took 5 years to do all the research and to write the film. And as you will see, it is about the last years of his life and the most important years of his life. And it is the most devastating years that could ever have happened.
Perché si parla di Madonna di Campiglio quando Marco viene fermato, e poi si parla appunto di Rimini quando poi Marco muore. E su queste due inchieste, perché ci sono due inchieste su questi momenti, abbiamo lavorato riandando a riprendere tutte le carte originali, ma anche parlando con tutti i testimoni dell'epoca. E quello che abbiamo scoperto in questi anni è andato a cambiare quella che è la realtà che ci è stata raccontata, cioè la storia che abbiamo trovato, la vera storia, soprattutto su Rimini, di quello che è accaduto a Marco Pantani, è molto diversa da quella che si conosce.
This film talks about when Marco was arrested, and then it also talks about when he passes away. There have been two inchieste, two investigations. Thank you, Cristiano. There have been 2 investigations about Marco, and we had to go back and talk to all the witnesses and the different people that were involved in these investigations.
And also that what they found is different from actually what they found during. So what they realized that the story is a little bit different from what they told.
The reality that they found was different from what people had heard about before.
E la cosa importante è che quindi molte cose che poi ne abbiamo scoperto in questo momento stanno cercando di riaprire l'inchiesta, perché soprattutto sulla parte di Rimini, come vedrete, ma non solo, anche su Madonna di Campiglio, sul coinvolgimento della criminalità organizzata nella vicenda di Marco Pantani, abbiamo trovato molto materiale investigando sul posto. Probabilmente se questo lavoro l'avessero fatto gli inquirenti, le forze dell'ordine 20 anni fa, saremmo già arrivati ai motivi della morte di Marco Pantani.
Okay. when we looked at the investigations, especially in the part from Rimini and even in the part from Madonna di Campiglia, we realized how he was involved or not involved with the mafia. And if we had done the investigation the way it should have been done before, we would have found out information from 20 years ago that we didn't know about then.
Allora io ti ringrazio. Ah, sorry.
Sì, no, giusto per chiudere una cosa, è un lavoro in cui appunto ho fatto in prima persona e che ha fatto Monica, che è anche producer del film, e che dunque è stato molto coinvolgente perché il film ha avuto molto successo e questo ha riaperto molto la storia di Pantani anche nella gente. Adesso la gente ha finalmente un'altra visione di quello che è accaduto ed era questo il nostro obiettivo più importante.
To end what I have to say, Monica and I, her as the producer of the film and actress, we wanted the people to see another side of the Pantani story, and this has changed the way people actually see Marco Pantani as a person, and it brought back value to his career, and the film has been a big success because of that.
Grazie tantissimo for this presentation, and of course thank you so much to be with us in this long night for you, and big clapping and applause from our audience that are all cyclists here tonight. So grazie, sono tutti ciclisti qui che ti stanno vedendo e vi stanno ascoltando. Grazie ancora e buonanotte. It's time to go to sleep.
Ciao,
Grazie ancora.
Ciao.
Grazie
Ok.
Monica.
Buona
e
visione.
Buona
grazie
visione.
Domenico. Grazie. Stella.
Well, before we wrap up things and we send things over to the film, we actually do have a video presentation that we want to show you before from Team Revolution about one of their trips and adventures in Italy. And just to give you a taste of what's to come, no one left behind was their motto of that day when the riders from Team Revolution pour their blood, sweat, and tears into their ride to finish the Gran Fondo Piaggezze Scott, all in the name of Humber River Hospital. So each and every rider returned safe and sound, but before they reached their finish line, their stamina and strength were put to the ultimate test in a battle of gravel roads, steep climbs, and scorching heat. So without further ado, please enjoy this special video presentation before the film, and then the film, The Pantani Affair, and above all, have a great night and drive safe. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting us.
Grazie
Thank you.
Stella e grazie Liscia.
Thank you.
Buonanotte.